Welcome back, everybody, to Crusader Kings 2. Last episode, we started playing as Tiber Septim's wife, Queen Trebuchet of the Imperial Isle. I think she would be a very vengeful Jarl Trebuchet of the Imperial Isle. This is a man who, despite his apparently attractive nature, she likes him because she's an attractive one, but besides that, he did murder her grandfather, a man that educated her, who she was very close to. He murdered her educator, her grandfather. He usurped her dynasty's titles that they built up over generations and generations of characters. The kingdom that they built was stolen by this man. He's a warlord, he's a conqueror, he's a ne'er-do-well, a random Nord who got a bit above his post. What I'm saying is this episode, Tiber Septim might take a long walk off a short pier. Tiber Septim might happen to visit an inn filled with explosive manure. I'm saying that we're going to try and kill him. That's what I'm getting at here. I mean, obviously, that was fairly obvious there. We've got, actually, 130% plot power without even having drunk the legendary chameleon potion, without even having sent the Dark Brotherhood after him. I'm saying we want to kill him off. We obviously want to end up playing as Thane Odfell of Black Park, a very, very good character. Our son and obviously Tiber Septim's heir as well. We are going to play as this character no matter what, and this kid is going to inherit the Kingdom of Nibelheim no matter what. Already Dragon-blooded, obviously Prodigy too, so a very, very good character. 16 Marsh at the age of 5, I'd say that's pretty decent. I think this character is definitely on track to being as good as all the other members of House Diccus Biggus, regardless of whether or not he's related to a goddamn Septim. So, how do we kill a god? What a grand and intoxicating innocence. How do we kill a man who is a Dragonborn, who has the Thum, or at least had the Thum? I think he's lost the Thum at this point, right? Was it Tiber Septim that got his throat slit, or was that Rim and Cyrodiil? I can never remember. It was Tiber Septim, right? So Tiber Septim, supposedly, if you want to go into deep Elder Scrolls lore, when he turned up, there's a story about how Tamriel, or specifically Cyrodiil, I should say, was kind of jungles. Because there's a lot of stories about the Aelids being masters of the jungle, and of course Valenwood is right there, Bosmer is right there, so that's all jungle provinces. So there's this belief that Tiber Septim had the Kime, which is like a super godly power, like control of reality basically, and used his voice to turn the whole of Cyrodiil into like forests and pastures, so that land could be used and it could be super, super profitable, and then obviously the greatest kingdom of all, because it is basically sandwiched between right now, what have we got? We got like desert, forests, tundra, and then swamp. So the fact that this is the only out of this hugely hostile climate, to say that this area here is the only one that's actually like full of forests and farmland is fairly lucky. So there is this belief that basically Tiber Septim blasted all of it with his voice and turned it into a real nice kingdom. Anyway, what I'm saying is he's lost the Thum at this stage, so we don't need to worry about it. How do we kill Tiber Septim then? Well, we could assassinate him. We haven't really got the money for it yet, because I think the Dark Brotherhood's cost scales to whatever rank they are. So if you go after an Emperor, for example, I think that's way more expensive than going after, you know, your dog. So, well, let's just start the murder plot. Now, I am thinking we should probably go and buy one of those potions of chameleon immediately. Do we even want to kill him off yet, or do we want to wait until... Odfell is ready to take over? To be fair, this plot might take a long time to fire, because again, it is Tiber Septim, and it was quite a common comment on last episode as well, that Tiber Septim has an insane amount of health. Oh god. Do I want to burn this man? No, we'll not bother with you right now. There was a comment that says Tiber Septim has a ridiculous amount of health, so that if we want to kill him off, we should do it basically soon, because he's not going to die of old age, and he's certainly not going to die of disease, or stressed, or depressed, or wounded, or maimed, or anything like that. The dude is just almost invincible, almost immortal. Lately, my guild assignments have caused me to spend a lot of time working alongside Mahi G. Nade. Sure, you are a true friend. Why the hell not? She considers me a friend as well. This is probably why, in hindsight, I think I sort of brought this up before, but that's kind of cemented it. Why so many people are getting so many different various sympathy for religions, because you're making friends all the time in the guilds with these random, like, we're probably going to get sympathy for Hist or whatever the hell, we'll probably get sympathy for Clavicus Val in that case, or the Daedric Pantheons, which is not really a bad thing. What the fuck do you mean loot? Where did we get loot from? Oh, we went to Akavir, that's right. So generally, the whole point of this character right now, I'm going to completely forget what I was talking about before, it's not relevant. The whole point of this character right now is to prepare the realm for the Dragonborn son of Tiber Septim, for Odfell here, to basically take control. So we want to get the best artifacts possible. Of course, we were over in Akavir trying to steal ourselves a very fancy, a flawless Dragonbone sword or something like that. Basically one of the best items of the game, short of getting Daedric stuff, which as a Dragon-blooded kid, I wonder if that counts as Dragonborn. Because Dragonborns can equip everything. They don't need to worship that god openly or have, like, weird traits. Like, obviously, you can use the Ring of Hersian if you're a werewolf, for example. Apparently, Dragonborn just lets you use all of that. Now, I'm not sure if Dragon Blood counts as Dragonborn for the purposes of Daedric artifacts. We'll still try something out. We'll still go and worship a Daedric, because that's something we haven't done this entire campaign. To be honest, there's no reason why we haven't done it, because we could have got some powerful buffs out of that. Another comment I saw in yesterday's episode, really frequently, go steal some Dwemer schematics, because Dwemer schematics give a huge amount of build time, build cost modifiers. I agree. Let's make the Imperial Isle a real force to be reckoned with here. Does she have some? Do I have a puzzle cube? I should probably type in schematic, otherwise it's going to bring up just about everybody with every type of Dwemer armor. Schematic. Right, here we go. Okay, Derek Thane of Darklight apparently has some. There we are. Build cost, build time, minus 20%. And you can equip... they might not stack. So similar to the... you remember Rizab the Righteous, that book that we've got. We might not be able to equip two at once, but even minus 20 and minus 20 is fantastic. Who is easiest to steal from? Probably that tiny boy in hindsight. Lowest rank, we want to look at someone with the lowest skills. It is absolutely going to be that kid here. Yeah, okay, let's try and steal Derek's stuff then. So steal artifact, we'll send the Commander Tong. Oh, is even... Yeah, okay, the Commander Tong can go after that. Do it. We've got the gold to be able to pay them 75 gold. Nice. Do you want to try and steal another one, just in case we can equip two of the same one? I very much doubt we can. Have we got two special items that I can maybe try and equip? I mean, right now we've got... Okay, we've got the reinforced chest. We've got, like, the safe as well, or something like that. What have we got equipped in our special slot? Chest, unreadable string. Oh, I guess the Dwemer... Oh, right, so the Dwemer schematic we've automatically equipped. If we've already got the 1 day build time on the Imperial Isle, we don't really need to go for that. Anyway, we don't. Oh, shit, that's kind of... Oh, we do. Okay, we don't even need another Dwemer schematic in that case. We can just immediately start building this place up. Cool. Not that it's super necessary right now either. I think I kind of prefer the gold. But this is pretty decent. Yeah, let's get an army camp. Build in 1 day an army camp. That's plus 10% levy size right there, so that's going to add up quite nicely. Let's get you collecting taxes instead. We should probably go out raiding. Maybe we should go to Valenwood and just go and steal a bunch of their gold again. And maybe even go to, like, Alan or the Malma Hegemony. How are they doing? Have they recovered from Orgnum dying? Yeah, they now worship the Green Pact. Happens every series that the Malma, something weird happens after Orgnum dies. These guys have decided to go for Green Pact, which is not really what I would have expected in the least. Let's at least go out and get some gold. We've got the 1 day modifier now. Like I said, the whole point of this character is to make the realm perfect for when we play as the Dragonborn kid. Let's do it. Let's make sure he's got a city worth ruling. Well, unfortunately, the raiding was cut a little bit short because we were horribly murdered. I'm going to be honest, we were completely horribly murdered. They were not too pleased about us constantly raiding them, I guess. We don't really have the same troops we had last time. Unsurprisingly, when we were the King of the Nibene, we did have slightly more troops than we have just from the Imperial Isle. But that will change. That would change, especially when we get the Imperial Isle, when we actually get the bonuses from the Imperial Isle as well. I mean, look at this shit. I was looking through it a second ago. Tax modifier, up by a lot. Tax modifier on this one, up by a lot. Arrest chance increase is quite nice as well. Movement speed, morale of armies is fantastic. And more tax modifiers there. Unlocks black market decision. No idea what that is, but that sounds kind of cool. Levy size plus 10%. There's an insane amount of shit that this adds, all of which is going straight to bloody Tiber Septim. And that's why I personally would like some vengeance as well, because I really wanted to test out this goddamn city and see what we could do with it. See if we could build any other features in there. But I guess we won't know now, at least not until next generation, I guess. Cool. So now we've got 1,500 gold to play around with. Again, I'm only here to make the next character's life a lot easier. Okay, let's see if we can't find ourselves a better steward, because you're kind of shit, to be honest. Let's reset every... What did I just do? Did I just move into a province? Well, it doesn't matter too much. Right, okay, let's fully reset here. Sort by stewardship, join court preferably. 26. This guy is immediately so much better. There's actually so many more better people than this dude. Well, actually, there's 2. Okay, I misread that. I thought he had less than that. Welcome aboard. Right, please don't die, because you are so good. 49 and malnourished. Well, that apparently isn't a health modifier. I don't know why. It doesn't make any sense at all, huh? Go ahead and, I guess, oversee construction. It's kind of unnecessary, because we've already got the 1 day modifier no matter what here. Cool. Now we can build a whole bunch of shit. What do we want to go for? Like, Apothecary Room is pretty good. Now, I'm specifically avoiding upgrading the cities until we get to a high level of the Mercantile Guild, because the Grandmaster of the Mercantile Guild gets a build cost modifier of minus 15% and a build time modifier of minus 30%. Although I'm really just after the build cost modifier, because obviously, you know, it's a bit late for build time now. Okay, what have we got then that just gives a decent amount of troops? Not really interested in retinue too much. It's good, don't get me wrong. Not right now, though. Oh, fuck me, that's expensive. 100 retinue size for 800 gold. That's insane. I'm looking for, like, good deals here. That's what I'm here for. Like, levy size. Levy size is always great stuff to go for. Perfect. We've got... Oh, man, it's all kind of a bit trash now, huh? Technology, probably not a bad idea. We could just try and buff out the tax, but again, these buildings are better for building out taxes, the cities. What have we got in here? Have we got, like, our unique buildings? Administrative Center. Is that the unique building of our society? Does give tax modifier plus 10%. What? That's got to be the one from our society, right? That's really good. That's, like, insanely good. And can we build one of those in each city? Apparently not. We were able to do that with the Fighters Guild chapter, but I guess we can't in this one. That's okay. That's not a big deal. As long as we can get it in one of them, that's already pretty fantastic as far as I'm concerned. Nice. Back down to 79% plot power. That's kind of surprising, really, that he's managed that. Ah, that's good. Nice. Master Magistrate. So one thing I've done then is I've dropped 100 gold on getting the Runestone, giving us General Opinion plus 10 for a while. It's only a couple of years, but it will obviously try and encourage more people to join the plot there. 80% plot power. Now, the second we can, we want to buy this Potion of Chameleon, which turns out we absolutely can right now. That's going to give us 213%. Now, if we want to hire anyone else, we might be able to kill Tiber Septim before it gets out of hand. How much do you want? We obviously can't afford anything right now, so it doesn't matter too much. That should be enough. I mean, we've got fellow people in the plot. We've got 213% plot power. We could move our Spy Master over there as well, see if maybe there's someone else we could hire to get on board. What have we got? 26. We're going to struggle to find a Spy Master better than that. There is literally one person, but she's also an old woman. So you know what? We'll avoid that for now. Let's get you building Spy Network in the capital of Nibene, which is in Aurus. What is he doing to my realm? Oh, God. He's dishing out titles everywhere, probably ruining my nice borders. A nephew called Benicum. Benicum, I don't give a shit about you. We're never going to look upon you again. You're going to end up being a random king on the other side of the world. And I'm going to say, hey, look at that kid. He became a random king on the other side of the world. And that's all. Moonstone deposits. What's happened to Jyggalag? Hey, remember that Court of Jyggalag that I mentioned like a couple of episodes ago? That seems to be kicking off. Oh my fucking god, they're all the Court of Jyggalag. Oh my god, the entirety. Is there a Jyggalag secret cult going on? There is. Every ruler in Tamriel is in the Cyrodiil Empire is a worshipper of Jyggalag. How has this happened? How the fuck has that happened? Wow. I have no idea how they've done that. That's awesome. That's really, really cool. We've got Jyggalag Plainsman. Of course, Jyggalag doesn't exist at this stage. He's still Sheogorath. So I don't know. I mean, I don't know what bonuses they get from this. I don't know how the hell they managed to convert every vassal in the realm as well. They haven't got the King of Anvil. That's the only one of their vassals who sort of held out here against this massive invasion. Oh, sorry, also Gladimus as well, probably because they're a child and haven't had the opportunity to convert yet. Wow. Okay, we'll have to keep a close eye on this one. This could be, interesting. Oh my god, Tiber Septim's really got it in for our dynasty. He's attempting to imprison my sister, Jarl keep reading that as Bastilla, as in from KOTOR. Jarl Ballista, Scatterbrain, he's trying to imprison now. The Prodigy woman, obviously she's our sister, she's also married to our distant cousin as well. I asked him to release her, to offer her a pardon, and he's basically said, blah, 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 bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. He speaks wisdom. He does not. He does not speak any wisdom. This man has never known wisdom. He lost all his wisdom in that blow to the head, which apparently also made him lose his hand. Maybe that's an unrelated incident. You gotta assume that's an unrelated incident. Most valued friend and vassal. Is that how you would speak to your wife? Most valued friend and vassal. Your concern for your friend is touching, but the laws of the realm must be upheld and will surely descend into anarchy. Your faithful... Of course. Yep. That's absolutely true. I don't like the way he's acting specifically against our family members, but then again, I guess it's a lot of our family members that are going to be against him, seeing as he's sort of ruined the entire realm here. Botti. Botti is a genius, which is only +4 to everything, and I don't know why that is. I think that must be the Elder Kings that does that? I don't know. Anyway, you will be trained, young Botti, in, Thrift. Sure. I'm also not going to bother naming you because, again, we've got to save these good names for the good characters. Now, one thing I noticed as well, Thane Oddfell gets to pick his own education because, of course, Oh, actually, Tiber Septim might have picked it for him before he was landed. Either way, it's either because he was landed or Tiber Septim picked it because he was in Tiber's court. And obviously, we weren't playing as this woman at the time. Childhood focus is pride. Arguably the worst childhood focus. It's genuinely awful. Haughty can only become, honestly, kind of bad things. Proud is okay in the Elder Kings. Arbitrary, terrible. Cruel, terrible. Vain, terrible. Idolizer, also pretty bad. Zealous, erudite, frail, or uncouth. Zealous and erudite are both very good, but very easy to lose. Frail is obviously terrible, and uncouth is also really terrible. Brooding, not too bad, though. I think we want, actually, Wrath, and... Do we not want Wrath and Cruel? That allows us to become a warlord. Maybe this is kind of a blessing in disguise. Oh my god, it's actually happening. My co-conspirator, Jarl Torrig II, decides someone to saw through the supports of railing on a balcony. Now, he's got high intrigue. He's got intrigue. He actually discovered it, but he is clueless. Okay. He's also lost wounded. We may, okay, we're Purgana now, we may have to send an assassin after him and just hope for the best. I mean, ideally, if we were an assassin, it would make things a lot easier. Maybe we could join the Dark Brotherhood or something like that. I would travel to the feast. Of course I will, and I would drown you in your wine. Thank you for having us. Or drown him in the toilet, drown him in anything, really. Or we could just kill him, we could just stab him, I guess, because apparently every other vassal attending also wants him dead. Should share my knowledge of statesmanship with him. I'm also trying to sway him, just in case we are discovered. He wants us to be his commander. I feel like you're trying to kill me off as well in a fairly roundabout way, you know, in an indirect way. Hey, be on the front line of my wars against Morrowind, which, by the way, are going fairly decently. He's managed to cut a swath here through Great House Hlalu, who are not really known for their military skill, though, are they? Hlalu aren't really the military ones of Morrowind. And apparently these guys have also grabbed up, what was that, Great House Dresset there or something like that? Oh, God, it's all completely fallen apart. Heartlander Reachman. Heartlander Reachman up where Great House Dress were. Wow, this is a complete state. I hope King Tiber is doing well. I wonder if there's something else I could do to help him with his endeavors. I will ask him. I will ask King Tiber, is there anything I can do? Please don't saw through the support railings of my balcony. What do you mean? I've never done that in my life. That's never once occurred. It wasn't me, at least. It definitely, legitimately wasn't us. We can become celibate. We can't because our spouse is a ruler. So he is trying to kill us, is what you're telling me. He is trying to kill us. Theodorian. Garbage. Just a garbage boy who doesn't deserve any sort of education. You'll be trained in thrift, and I will not speak to you. I shall not speak to you, Theodorian. You will not get a name. You'll get whatever the game chooses you, and the other good names will go to the nice children who are powerful. High King Tiber declared Nibide's invasion of Cyrodiil. Now that to me sounds like Tiber Septim's going to waste an invasion cast spell. Okay, he's actually winning. Okay, he's lost a lot of ground to start off with here, but he's quickly grabbing it back. Now, hang on, this is against Cyrodiil. What, the Kingdom of Cyrodiil? Because, of course, invasions target Kingdom level titles. Propaganda again. Okay, if he's targeted a Kingdom level title, what that's going to do is give him basically everything. And then Cyrodiil is going to be reduced to, obviously, Valenwood, elsewhere, Argonia, the Reach, and then part of Morrowind as well. He's going to take the complete center out of them here, which is kind of a good thing. I mean, it's better him do it and then we inherit it all than us having to get Warlord first and then roll with that. Fine. Tiber was happy to oblige me. Hey, thanks, Tiber. Very cool. Can we not... Okay, we've got to say our high diplomacy. There we go. He owes us a favor. Can we push a favor to have him jump off a balcony? Is that a gameplay feature? I mean, obviously, I know it's not. Right, okay, let's keep investing. We've accrued a little bit more gold all this time spent in the Mercantile Guild. All this time spent trying to win Tiber Septim over. We've got ourselves a nice bit of pocket money. Let's build an apothecary workshop. I'm going for any sorts of tax to start off with here, because we're not going to be at war. Like, we're not in charge of this empire. We're not going to be the one expanding it, because, honestly, I feel like, why the hell bother doing work for someone else when there's no guarantee that we're even going to get it at this stage, you know? There's no point me going for Hey Note when he could just basically say, hey, I'm going to revoke that. Hey Note, I'm going to revoke that right now. So, you know what? I'm not putting in the hard work. I'm not putting that. We're going to invest it straight back into something that actually benefits us. Another child called... Jervar is also good. Okay, this could be better. I'm going to train him in thrift. I'm going to train him in thrift because we are a thrifty woman. Now, we would have to kill off many, many other children if we wanted this guy to be our heir, because Tiber Septim is on primogeniture, and we're on, obviously, basically heir designated. We're basically on tanistry. Obviously, we will educate him too, and that's the reason I wanted him on thrift, because we are very good at... we're very, very good at stewardship now, because, of course, we built that up. Oh, man, that also gives build time, build cost modifiers. Cool. Jervar. Okay, this time you actually do need a legitimately good... We've already got a trebuchet, haven't we? What's another good siege weapon? It's a good classic siege weapon. Like, what's a good siege weapon? Help me here. A tank. You can't deny that. Tanks do lage siege. Okay, it's tank. Well, we got tank. We got trebuchet. There's nothing beats a trebuchet. Is my point I'm getting at. Besides maybe a tank. Oh shit! Hang on. Is that the one that gives the? Oh, it's not. Okay. Fun as it can be, it's too stressful. We want to get Architect instead. I honestly thought we got... it doesn't make much sense that Engineer wouldn't give build cost build time, because I don't know what other sort of Engineer you'd be at this stage. I guess you're coming up with practical things instead. I mean, historically, a lot of engineers were like, you know, aqueducts, which you kind of assume would be... Or I'm just saying it was more kind of building focused. I guess you could say, oh, Da Vinci, great. Okay, we can invent ourselves a fucking shitty flying machine. I thought it had build time, build cost. Okay, that's what I'm getting at. I'm making this whole metaphor for nothing here. Say peasant is a productive peasant. I just want that so much. I just want to be able to build this place up into an absolute powerhouse, but it's just so fucking expensive. Even with all these bonuses. Even with all the... What happened to my good steward? Why are you here? God damn it. Okay, let's find someone fresh. Even with everything, it's still way too much. I think even if we read it all day and all night, it wouldn't even put a bloody scratch in it. 4th time's the charm. Will we kill him? Let's try ambitious. Come on. Failure. If he's not unable to uncover my complicity, fine. Because if he does, obviously, I think our head is probably going to roll very, very quickly. Although we will be playing as Tiber Septim's son, at which point we just got to bide our time and wait. Although, what happens if our character dies and he remarries? Well, in theory, the son of the son is always still in line before any younger uncles. So we should still be good. But this is also CK2, so it might not give a shit about that. Also, we might change the laws. I'm with child again. Stop. This is too many. This is too... difficult pregnancy. I knew this was going to happen. We were actually going to die. Sounds like a great idea. Fine, we're going to go into hiding. Just chill out. It's a shame we can't become celibate. There's no way we can control this. I think we're just going to die of Preganinant. Oh my god, he got the whole thing. Cyrodiil. Well, that's looking a lot nicer. Actually, it looks kind of hideous. Can we not call it Tamriel instead or something and give it a completely different colour? Okay, here's the first potentially bad event here. He got kind. Okay, fine. He's also now ambitious. 23. 23 marshal is not very impressive for a Diccus Biggus Julius, especially one with Dragonblood. But to be fair, he hasn't also finished his education yet. Oh, he's also got stewardship. So we might just become an incredibly, or an alright average steward. Basically an upgrade of our current character. Because his marshal is going to be higher than hers either way, I think. He's not going to be a bad character to play as, but I feel like it's wasted potential, you know. Dragon-blooded prodigy. We've got Thayer, who is apparently just fair. Fair Thayer. Again, you don't get a name because you're nothing really special here. I might have to start killing off some kids so we can give this other guy a go instead. The Art Primate wants 68 gold. How about you piss off forever entirely? He keeps landing them. He's landed every single one of these freaking characters. Let's get back to Akavir. It's no point in us just sitting around here building up the realm and not you know, getting every opportunity we get. If we're gonna... Oh, he's gone. Holy shit, we actually killed Tiber Septim. We weren't even caught. And now my son... Dear mother, fine greetings to you. Fine greetings to you, my son. Holy shit. Fine, okay, you will not be forgotten. We've done it. High King Oddfell, and he's 15 as well. The timing couldn't have been any more perfect. Dragonborn discovered. This random dude over in Kamal is the fucking Dragonborn. That's so boring. I wish it favoured characters that could potentially do something with it, you know, because this guy is just not relevant, huh? My son, we need to form an alliance. We can't. Offer to join war. I need to do something to try and help him out. I feel like we're going to, again, be the shadow behind-the-scenes master, trying to fix everything up together. Oh, by the way, she's Preganinant again. Tiber Septim's final legacy, having yet another babby. He's garbage. He's not very good at all. I mean, he's a good character, but he could have been so much better. That's definitely a lot of wasted potential there, but that's okay. That's fine. Nothing to worry about. And another daughter, Ayla, who is deaf. Okay. Thrift as well, and then we'll just give her... that's fine. That's okay. Right, let's try and get a sword, because we are obviously still in line to play as the High King of Cyrodiil now. So we might as well go and get him a fancy sword and be doing as much as we can for this kid. Finally, we can become celibate. I'm actually going to do that so that we don't die. I did remarry to this dude who had a fairly decent amount of martial. He says hovering over stewardship. He says, you can tell I haven't had much sleep. We're gonna just keep an eye on that and make sure that obviously she's married to someone with super high stewardship so that we can A, hold the realm, because apparently without her being married, she's only got 7 out of 6 on her domain size, so that's not ideal. Oh god, you're our best marshal now. Good god, this council goes from being like insanely good to insanely bad in the course of just one person. What about you? Can we buy a favour to get you to our court? And no, we cannot. This mod, by the way, absolute lifesaver. Like, genuinely they should just put it in the base game. What about this guy? This guy, we can just straight up send a gift and invite him to our court. Don't even have to worry about the favour system then. Nice. Welcome. Right, you will be my new marshal because you are absolutely insane. Now, seeing as we're going for a raid, we probably want him immediately training troops to make up for these the troops that we're just going to probably end up getting killed, let's be honest here. Watch out for that Dragonborn. So who was it who had the sword? It was you, wasn't it? Derma has... Dragon Blood. Oh, he's not actually Dragonborn. Fucking hell. I thought this was the guy we were about to go and fight then. Descends from a Dragonborn. Okay, I genuinely thought that the dude we were about to fight was the same dude that became Dragonborn. They all look the same. They all look the same. It's not mine. They do genuinely all look very, very similar though, don't they? Right, okay, let's head over to there, and if you don't mind, I'll be taking your sword. Can we just make him a deal? Like, if you give me your sword, I will never, ever come back to Kamal for as long as I live. Trust me, it's really not that difficult a promise to keep. This place is a genuine shit heap. You know what we got for sailing halfway across the world? Absolutely fucking nothing. Right, you know what? Let's not bother. Let's not bother. I feel like it might even be impossible to steal that. They might have added some sort of system where the things, you know, higher than quality 5 are impossible to steal. I have absolutely no clue. It just doesn't seem worth it, spending all that time and effort going to the other side of the globe to try and steal a sword once every, like, it genuinely takes longer to get there and back than it does for the cooldown to disappear. But obviously I don't want to keep my troops hanging around Akavir. Wow. Wow, talk about a fucking kick in the teeth, huh, son? High Chief. Oh, you think you're High Chief now? You can just revoke my... I mean, obviously I'm going to give it to him. What am I going to do? Say no? It's rightfully his anyway. Oh, he didn't actually take the Imperial Isle. He just took the Duchy. Oh, no, there we go. Okay, fine. He's actually just taken the Duchy. Not really a problem, to be honest with you. It's obviously not... It's made absolutely no difference to our gameplay. We're now a count, which sucks, but we've still got the whole of the Imperial Isle. So it's not a concern at all. Okay. Let's use this gold we've got. And again, I could keep building up buildings forever here. But we want to try and find that flawless Dragonbone weapon, that flawless Daedric weapon. I'm going to go flawless dragon just to start off with here. So, oh, the king really has something else. He does not. The game is lying to me. Okay, let's go back to... We know there are some flawless Daedric stuff. So let's see what we can dig up. None definitely had something. Yeah, there it is. Flawless Daedric armor. Now, it costs a fortune to actually try and steal this, though, doesn't it? Yeah, 1,000 gold. Now, the Commander Tongue won't charge us until they've actually stolen it. So we could just save up 1,000 gold and buy this armor, essentially. And then we could sell our old armor, which will hopefully pay back a chunk of it. In fact, if I sell our artifacts, chances are we could probably do this anyway. What else we got kicking around here? Oh, yeah, we've got, like, swords. We've got strange chests as well, so I probably should go back out raiding. Maps of Tamriel. Yeah, this will sell for a decent amount. Oh god, why do I get the feeling this is a bad idea? Hire the Commander Tongue. Well, it's not even for that much of a bonus. Like, I feel there are so many better things we could be spending this gold on. But the fact is, this is the best armor besides certain Daedric armor. Because apparently Dragonbone and Daedric, although they are both the same quality, give different things. So I think Daedric is better for your personal stats, whereas Dragonbone is personal, are better for, like, leading troops, shit like that. We might as well get this, because there is literally nothing better than we can do. So once we've got this, we've sort of hit the ceiling. Then all we need is a decent weapon, and we never have to spend any money basically stealing weapons or armor again, or even crafting weapons and armor. Commander Tongue not doing a great job. They apparently can't even steal armor from a dude who's imprisoned. Oh, but then again, he is wearing it, so we are trying to break into the prison and steal the armor off his back. Come on. Curses. I'm not going to try this too often, because I feel like there should legitimately be a cooldown. Like, I think there is. I think it's just bugged. Yeah, okay, maybe we actually can't steal it in that case. I know it's a hard artifact to steal, but you kind of assume it would have, after, what's that, 5 attempts now, 6 attempts, something like that. We'll try it once more. Then I'm definitely never going to try it again. Okay, I'm going to try it once more, but after that, we're definitely not trying it again, because this is clearly an exploit. Hire the Commander Tongue, do it. I'm going to try it no, I'm not. Okay, that's silly. A little bit annoying there, not going to lie. That sucks a lot. Okay. Composer's book, not necessary. I'm obviously not going to do that one either because we've got already such incredible books. Fine. Back to fucking... One time I want to spend my money on anything other than goddamn bloody building. To be fair, when we play as the next character, we are going to annihilate everything. And then we're going to set ourselves up a lovely Empire of Cyrodiil. And my god, are those dragonfires going to get goddamn lit. No way did he shuffle us under our old vassal. How What a horrible thing to do. Talk about, you couldn't lower us down anymore. And this is the whole problem with base game CK2, where you teach a child to be ambitious, and they just fucking hate you forever. I really, really prefer the way CK2 Plus does it, and I believe Game of Thrones mod also does the same thing. There's a chance of you becoming their rival, and instead they just dislike you, like -20 for 10 years or something like that, rather than rivals for all of your life. It's just so garbage. That's the same reason why I revoked our duchy, by the way, is because he just dislikes us. He's also shuffled us under this guy, so I guess we haven't got to worry about him punching down anymore. To the Honourable Count Trebuchet, well, a weird Count Trebuchet. Weird Trebuchet, right, okay. Chancellor. No, I refuse. This is dishonourable. We've gone from being king to count in, like, one character. Ever since Longship. Good God, I can't believe that. When did he die again? He died 3764. So in the course of 33 years, we've gone from king to count. Obviously, next time we're becoming king again, but that's not the point. It's just so strange how quickly things have gone backwards for us. We've gained ambitions back, so you know what? I'll take that as a consolation prize. Thank you very much, game. We're going to leave this one here for today. Next episode, I'll blitz through a lot more of her life so that we can get ready, because I don't want any more of these sort of, I don't want to call them filler episodes, but there's very little to actually do with this character now that we've been downgraded so far. Besides building up the Imperial Isle, besides doing the occasional raid, we've very much hit our cap with this character already. I don't really want to expand around, because like I said, what's the point? You could just revoke our titles. I'm a little more open to that idea now that Tiber Septim's dead, but I think we'll skip forward until she's ill or wounded or whatever else, until we're ready to potentially start playing as High King Oddfell here. Then we can form ourselves our own empire, and ideally, the whole goal of this campaign, become that 9th Divine. Maybe Oddfell. The 9th Divine Oddfell is garbage. Maybe, obviously they didn't call him Tiber when he ascended. We'll have to give us a fancy name like Talos. Or Oddos. The 9th Divine Oddos. We need a better name than that. Thank you for watching. Let's give a shout out to the insane top tier level patrons that made this series possible in the first place. A big thank you to Alpha Scar, Fasuna Kirito, Atmosis, Average Gamer 419, Bacon Kitten, Sedini, Crazy Pack, Crosis, Donald, Fukuno Vasquez, Fluffernutter, Fungus King, Gogolus, Harik, Jimbo, Josh Lindeen, Tesla, Justin Wallace, Kaden Carter, Michael Mullen, Mr. Smug, Muskratful, Nathan Flores, Necrophilin, Palvis Presley, Scott, Skaz, Shayuk Sinclair, Sir Thor the Sweet, Stannis Amanis, The Forsaken One, T-Bag Cruz, Tom Terror 18, Tyler Kennel, Vacuums Backers. Thank you for your support, the insane tier levels on Patreon. Thank you for making the channel possible in the first place. Thank you for making it so I don't have to take garbage sponsors. And thank you for just being here. Thanks for being part of the community, huh? Big shout out to these guys. And a thank you, of course, has to go out as well to Asro, Adam Person, Akari, Andrew Wilson, Attila, Bordoom, Ben Trope, Betimus Max, Better Valerian, Chris, David Van Diepen, Don, Don217, Easier to Pronounce Name, Exploding Knees, Fraser Brennan, Gabriel Faulkner, Gabriel Van Ders, Gaz, Genji Zerka, Gray, Haji Damar, Hancock, Icy the Great, Irish, Isaac, Israel, Jacob Wolf, Jay Lara, James Barnes, Jason, Jose, You're on the Freeze, John Holiday, Jordan Campbell, Joseph Beard, Justin Plock, Justin Walters, Lemon Start, Lasmee, Llewellyn Thomas, Luke Wallace, Matthew, Monty, Nathaniel Lindbergh, Nick, Noah Gallimore, Pants Hammer, Pants Pearl, Peyton NSR, Rush Nilgard, Billionaire, The Bloody Knight, The Insane Pickle, Wesley Grayson, Will Wade, Wolfie, Yorker, Setpillar, and Zico 2. See you guys all tomorrow for a fresh helping of hopefully playing as the King of Cyrodiil, which we basically somehow ended up doing, even though I feel like I've indirectly set all this stuff up now. Very weird.